Imagine a queen, not one confined to palaces, sipping tea and commanding from afar, but a queen who rode at the head of her army, sword in her hand, conquering land, expanding territories, and inspiring awe and fear in equal measure. Sounds like a legend, right? Well, for Nigeria, for West Africa, for history itself, she was very, very real. Today, we're diving deep into the story of Queen Amina of Zaria, and we are going beyond the myth to uncover the extraordinary truth of Africa's legendary warrior queen. Our story begins in the ancient Hausa city-state of Zazzau, modern-day Zaria, in what is now called Kaduna State, Nigeria. We're talking about 16th century, a time of intense trade, shifting alliances, and constant warfare across the savannah. This wasn't a time for the faint-hearted. And into this tumultuous world, around 1533, a princess was born, Amina. Unlike many princesses of her time, Amina wasn't raised solely for marriage or diplomacy. Her father, King Nikatao, saw something different in her, and her mother, Bakwa of Turunko, who herself was a powerful ruler, didn't shy away from training her daughter in the art of warfare and statecraft. Think about that. While other royal girls learned embroidery, Amina was mastering the zanguan, the throwing spear, and strategy. She rode horses, honed her leadership skills, and crucially, she fought alongside her brother, Karama, as he trained to become king. This wasn't just observing, this was active participation. This was her classroom. This was her destiny being forged long before she even knew it. For 10 years, Amina served in her brother's court, a respected warrior and advisor. But when Karama died, the throne of Zaza was opened. And who stepped forward? Amina. In a society that, despite its powerful women, still often favored male succession, this was monumental. In 1576, she became Magaya Amina, Queen of Zazzau. But she wasn't content to simply inherit. She was ready to transform her kingdom. This is where the legendary truly explodes. Stories claim Amina fought 34 battles, conquering city after city for over 3 decades. And the truth, according to historical accounts and oral tradition, is not far off. She wasn't just a strategist, she was on the battlefield, leading from the front, expanding Zaza's territory into what is now Nupe, Kano, Castina, and even stretching her influence as far as the Atlantic coast. Her goal wasn't just conquest, it was to control vital trade routes and solidify Zaza's power. But what made her so successful? It wasn't just brute force. Amina was an innovator. She's credited with building fortified walls known as Ganua Amina or Amina Wars around many of the cities she conquered. These weren't just defenses, they were symbols of her dominion, solidifying her control and securing trade. She was building an empire, brick by bloody brick. So yes, she was a warrior, but she was also an exceptional ruler. Her conquests enriched Zauzau, bringing in new resources, tributes, and control over crucial trans-Saharan trade routes. This meant economic prosperity, stability, and growth for our people. Our impact wasn't just territorial, it was cultural and economic. The image of a strong, fearless woman leading men into battle would have etched into the collective memory of the Hausa people and beyond. She proved that leadership, power, and courage knew no gender. She was a CEO, a general, a diplomat, all rolled into one fierce queen. Now, with a figure so powerful, legends naturally emerge. One popular story talks about Amina taking a new lover in every conquered town, only to kill him in the morning so he couldn't boast of sleeping with a queen. It's salacious details, right? While we can't verify such intimate details, what does this myth tell us? It speaks volumes about the perception of her power, her control, and her refusal to be dominated, even in personal relationships. It's a symbolic representation of a woman who was really in charge of her destiny, and no man could claim ownership over her. It's the woman's desire to put sensational spin on immense power. She wasn't just a battle axe, she was an incredibly intelligent, ambitious, and probably a very solitary figure, carrying the weight of an empire on her shoulders. Imagine the pressure, the constant vigilance required to not just conquer, but to hold power for over 3 decades. That takes immense mental fortitude, not just physical strength. Amina's story isn't just a footnote in history, it's woven into the fabric of Nigerian identity. There's a statue of her in Kaduna. She's a beacon of female strength and leadership, inspiring generations. She challenged norms, expanded boundaries, and left an undeniable mark on the landscape and the very spirit of West Africa. Queen Amina wasn't just a legend, she was exceptional, groundbreaking leader whose truth is even more incredible than the tales told about her. What other hidden histories do you want us to explore? Let us know in the comment below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world, the wonderful, and the truly extraordinary stories from around the world. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep exploring the untold stories. Thank you.